Well, hello and welcome to another episode of Shedot Customs TV. And if you're a subscriber, welcome back. And if you're new to the channel, thanks for joining us. Hopefully you're going to find this interesting. This is part of a video series that I'm probably constructing in the background as opposed to releasing it every week at the moment. And this particular episode is being sponsored by Bike Lovers Shop. So I was very pleased to contact them and see if they wanted to do a collaboration for this video, which they said they would, which was good. And this box that's probably not quite in focus for you guys at the moment has got something in it that they did me a deal on as part of this bike build that we're doing at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some information about their eBay page, show you the sort of products that they provide, and then I'm going to do an unwrapping of this box and show you what's inside. So here's the eBay page for Bike Lovers Shop. There's the tank, there's a price, a bit of a description. There's the tank from underneath, and you can see the two different petrol tank positions. And we're going to go into the item description, some of the terms and conditions. I've got to say it was a fantastic transaction, great communication backwards and forwards. I made an offer on the tank, and part of that was to get it at a discounted price. So I was very happy, and I think they were very happy. You can see that it's come from Delhi in India, which to me was no problem, worked out fine. And then here's their main page where you can see all the products that they're selling. So lots and lots of aluminium and steel petrol tanks for all different types of bikes. So if you're building a project bike and there's something that you fancy, might be worth giving them a look and see what you think. And then what I'm going to do here, I think I'm going to go into another tank and just show you something else. Oh yeah, so here's the FS1E Yamaha tank. Some pictures. And again, the description comes with a petrol cap. So yeah, my experience has been very good. And like I said, if you're looking for something for your project bike, then you could do a lot worse than trying these people out and seeing what you think. So thanks again to Bike Lovers Shop. So let's see what we got. Hopefully I'm going to speed this up to a fuel tap. Squeaky, squeaky. So here it is, and what a lovely thing it is. So this would have originally been made in fiberglass when it was back in the day in the 60s. Bike Lovers Shop offered this in steel or aluminium, and I wanted an aluminium one because this whole bike, as we'll get into, the ethos of this bike is to go for very lightweight. We're going to put everything on the bike is going to try and be aluminium or lighter. No mild steel unless absolutely you have to. So what they did was they gave me the option for the fuel taps. I don't know if you can see the fuel tap situation, but there were two options. You could have it up here, which would have probably changed how you piped it to go to the carburetors, or they had them in the lower position or the back position, which is what I've chosen. They supplied two fuel taps, so we're going to have twin carbs on this bike. But yeah, that is absolutely stunning. Now I've got a concern about how much fuel that's going to carry in regards to the bike, and one of the ideas that I've got is I may extend these sides. So this is made for an oil in frame frame. So the Trackmaster came in several varieties, but one of the main ones was oil in frame. So obviously you've got a very wide centre tube for the main frame. Mine has got a single tube, but it's not got oil in frame. So I'm going to have a separate oil tank, which I've got to make, another part of the video, which we'll get to in a future episode. But there's a possibility that this could be reduced and add a bit of capacity back in. Otherwise, it's going to be stopping quite often at the nearest petrol station. But yeah, what a lovely thing. Hope you can appreciate the quality of that. There's no ripples. I mean, it's got a lovely reflection off the light. What a really, really nice thing. So I can't say enough about Bike Lovers Shop and AJ specifically, who was the contact that I had. I contacted them with the idea of buying this, and they sent me a load of pictures of an original fiberglass tank which they'd copied, or they used as a copy. So this is as close as you're ever going to get to the real thing. They were super to deal with. AJ, I've got loads and loads of emails from them as we went backwards and forwards discussing the tank and the deal. And they basically offered me the opportunity to buy this at a reduced cost. And I promised to do a video, which we're doing now. And like I said, I'm going to share with you their contact details and some of the other things they do. And maybe you might be interested in buying something that they do in a range of aluminium and steel petrol tanks for yourself, for your bike project. Certainly worth checking them out and seeing what you think. Anyway, so thanks very much to them. I am more than pleased about that. So yeah, very happy boy. Okay, let's move on.